Around the Ozarks is now on your FM radio. Listen to Around the Ozarks mornings with Grace Gooley as I spotlight local people, stories, and podcasts, all while playing the country legends of the 90s and the hit makers of the 2000s. It's on the Ozarks' Best Country, 105.1 The Bull. It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope on the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
Do you get to listen to the intro music?
Me?
Yeah, you didn't have headphones on.
No, I hear it. I'm a man. I know what I'm doing.
We're gonna start wearing headphones because there's other things. we should be able to drop in, sound bites and stuff.
I don't even know where my headphones are.
Did you get
my daughter
last week? Did you get the June songs on?
Yep. Yes, that's what my message was to you.
She liked your compilation.
Yes, I thought it was a great montage.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
I work hard on this podcast, and I've never even listened to it.
If you had listened to my phone call, you would have known.
Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning.
We have a guest.
Hello, everybody.
Who's the man?
That is not your
Who's
place
the man
to
in the room?
Introduce the guest, Mr. Engineer Man.
You bring in a fourth, and you don't tell me who
Ladies and gentlemen,
it is.
this is the Woody and Janet podcast with old rock and roller Jay Stevens.
Yeah, old rock and roller.
Old
He's an old rock and roller, a
aged.
sleepy shoe bopper.
I don't think he's sleepy.
And now let's introduce said guest, the one, the only, Cedric Randall.
Hello. Oh, I get the bell treatment.
Get it out of your pants, man.
I get the bell treatment.
Please. Anyway, hello, Cedric.
Hey, Woody,
I don't know that I've ever been behind a mic with you.
With me, yeah, all those years, all that time.
This is
I
cool.
know.
This is cool.
And I even did some part-time weekend work at KGBX, but you stars.
Have you ever been on
with Woody?
with Woody? Well, yeah.
Probably at KWTO.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking I had a memory of you on the way here, Cedric. We were both at a kids' softball game. And I had little Dana. He was there. I don't know. What were they, 8 or 9, or do you remember this?
They're probably 40 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dana's turned into a woman.
Okay.
They do that.
He's now his name's Luna Nightingale.
Oh, you meant that literally?
I thought he was talking about.
I did too. Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he doesn't want to hear from family.
That's another.
Well,
podcast.
he probably doesn't want to hear.
That's another.
You talking about this?
Yeah.
We have to edit
Well, he
this.
needs to hear about it.
Gee.
So anyway, I'm sitting there with Cedric. We're watching this ball game, and I go, I can't tell who's winning. And Cedric says to me, well, they don't keep score. And I go, what? What do you mean they don't keep score?
And this was
How do you know who's winning? He goes, well, nobody gets to win.
They get participation trophies?
And I said, how come? He goes, well, because that way nobody has to lose. And I thought, well, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Well, let me tell you.
I was just
What year?
reporting it, not that I agreed with it.
What year was this?
this?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that had to have been in the 80s.
That was back then? I thought back
No, I
then.
don't think it was in the 80s.
I thought they had
It was
winners
tough
or
love
losers.
back then when I was in school.
Same here.
early
You're a
90s,
loser.
if not
Yep.
the
And we're
You
80s.
sticking you in
didn't
a
make
trash
the
Well, what
team.
kid would you have had been there with?
My son was born in 87. Oh, so maybe it was.
Yeah,
Cameron was
probably.
born in 87.
So he wouldn't have been 3.
No.
Playing baseball, if so, he's good.
Mid 90s, I guess.
Wow.
For
Well, that makes
age.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, swim one like that.
But anyway, so
Oh.
Wow.
I'll never forget that moment. I thought, what is going on? And come to find out, that sort of attitude now
Everywhere.
is prevalent in public schools.
Do you remember what year that Cedric would have started at Rock 99? Did you start before Woody?
Oh, yeah. I was there. I was there when it was still automated, before it was a live station. Before we
1981.
had live, it was 19 in summer of 81.
You're kind of like me. You've been to all the stations.
Yeah, I was a junior at SMS.
Johnny Cash, been everywhere,
And
man.
Arlen Diamond connected me with Mike Crowder and said, hey, I have a student here. He's not going back home to Gary, to Chicago area for the summer, and he's looking for summer work. And so Mike Crowder hired me at Rock 99
I like Mike.
to run the automation system and Me and Brent Dunn was doing the news. And
We're trying to get Brent Dunn on this podcast. Whatever happened to Mike Crowder?
he is now in Arkansas.
Is he in radio?
No, I think he's retired. And for a while there, he had a trailer. He was really into smoking and barbecuing and grilling, and he had a food truck.
Well, I took him to Boston with with me.
Yeah, I remember.
And he called himself the man of 1,000 voices because he could do a great
talented.
Reagan.
So talented.
Well, yes.
You remember there were different spots he did. Remember Teeth Crafters? He did a spot. It was like a Lens Crafters commercial.
But for teeth?
They were parody commercials. He did a Teeth Crafters
Yeah,
spot.
well, he was with an improv comedy group.
At Wickerworks.
Yes.
So
Oh,
that
my God.
You remember Wicker
Steve
Works?
Yes.
Eifert and
Yes.
You remember that group? That gang?
I don't remember
They
the
were-
group, but I remember
They
that.
were very funny.
People talking about
Yeah,
it.
they were good.
I don't think I
Out
could
at
get in
Wickerworks.
at that time.
And Rock 99 had the music machine, the traveling music thing. And that
Yes.
was the way I made a lot of my income when I was still a part.
That was the
college
first time I
student.
saw you. I
And the
remember
music machine
coming to
and
your remote.
him, and I can't remember his sidekick, but they had the characters that promoted it was Dance Man and Tweeter. And they used to do these commercials. You booked the Rock 99 music machine.
God, those were
Dance Man,
fun
Dance Man, where we
days.
going next? It was great. Those were
Well,
those
you've
were
been
the
to
days.
all the stations, haven't you? I mean,
Yeah.
everything except KTTS.
Yeah. I did.
Me too.
Rock
too.
99.
Me too.
And I was there when they changed that to 99 Hit FM. And from there, it changed to The Heart.
Oh, yeah.
And after I left it for a while, it was The Buzzard. Then it went back to 99 Hit FM or something like that. And
Did you get to work for John Borders at all?
No.
Oh,
No.
yeah, he was amazing.
Was that?
He was amazing.
That may have been before.
He
right
bought
KGBX.
KGBX.
Oh, okay.
And then brought Bob May on board.
Yeah, and I tried to get on there because I was still a part-timer. And I wanted to do the midday show on that new 105.9 station. And Bob May really liked me. And it narrowed down to two people. And they hired
He
midday guy.
commented on my Facebook post when I said that you were coming on. Bob May did.
Who? The midday guy. He was really good in computers.
John
and that-
Torrey.
No.
No.
He married.
Mitch Baker.
No. Mitch was the program director. I know his name. I just.
Who would have been
Just-
doing after
What
We
do we-
were
He
there
did
from the beginning.
middays.
Middays.
Who came on it? I don't even remember.
Me neither. We were there from the beginning, too.
He married. His wife was named Jennifer, red hair. Jennifer was Eldon Combs' sister-in-law. See, I'm
What a
just
small
I'm just-
world.
Okay, I
I'll
want to
think
know.
of his name before the thing's over.
You came
Okay,
from
promise?
Chicago to
I was-
MSU to play football.
I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Gary, Indiana. My
Okay.
parents moved to Gary when I was 6 months old.
The home of Michael
Don't go
Jackson.
back to either place.
right.
They're very dangerous right now.
Nah, it's just
Eight
like
people,
it's just-
Any other town.
Yeah, what, 8 people in what neighborhood?
eight
It's
people
just like
every
Springfield,
weekend get killed.
in the same area.
Just like
Chicago,
any town.
I've never felt unsafe in Chicago, and it just
Me either. When you were little, did you listen to WLS? WLS.
Yeah, when I ever wanted to listen to white people radio, I did.
Well, now wait a minute.
But
You work at White People Radio.
well, I
What
don't
do you
have a
mean?
choice now. I moved to Springfield, but
Well, yeah, it kind of forced.
I have a choice if I wanted to be in the business.
I knew.
But I grew
knew.
up in Gary listening to WWCA and WWCA and also WLTH. I was a football player at Lew Wallace High School, and we used to go work out at McGee's Health Club on Broadway in Gary, and it was right next door to WLTH.
Wow.
And I used to just go over there and watch Rick Stevens. You know, some people
was
have
my
certain-
dad.
His name was Rick Stevens.
Oh,
You
black
freaked
dad.
me out. You said that you're. hey, I would believe
He's
it.
half
I'm
black.
Jay
I didn't
Stevens.
know
Was that black? Hey,
Pull his hair down.
He might be. He might be.
may have
That
been
ain't
your
it.
father. But I got bit by the bug then. Like, man, I like this
Well,
radio
since
thing.
you brought it up, we're talking about black radio and white radio. There was a black station in St. Louis I used to listen to, but WLS was
I
by.
did listen to
They
it.
were,
Yeah.
they play. I used to be in love with a singer called Jackie Wilson. My
yeah.
heart is crying. I can't hit those notes
Only
anymore.
teardrops.
I
Yeah.
don't ever try.
Michael Jackson said he learned a lot of moves and stage things from
Oh
Jackie
man,
Wilson.
you see Jackie
Yeah,
Wilson could
Jackie
jump
Wilson was awesome.
10 feet off a stage and land and doing the splits.
Split. on
and then
purpose.
slide back up.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, he was
With
good.
heels on, I
but
bet.
WLS played black artists.
Yeah.
But
It just wasn't
have
an
you
urban radio
found
station.
being an African American, has that been a hindrance in Springfield? Because what is it? We're like, it's better now than it was.
Oh,
but
gosh.
we were 97%.
When I came here, it was
Yes,
2%.
Are you serious?
Black population.
Wow.
Yeah, one was
Wow.
Sterling Macer that was in my class at Kingsbury.
Right.
We
He was
had
it.
Sterling on our show.
Approach me. Do you know them? I'm like, yeah, I guess we all know each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know
But
my baby
They
mama.
do that to
My baby mama went to school here, grew up here, and I remember she said like she didn't know a black person for
Yeah.
years and years and years.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in L.A., and then Hawaii. It was,
Well, I didn't always
everywhere.
look at it as a negative per se. I just looked at it as there's so much to learn and glean from other cultures and other people.
Yeah.
If the opportunities are there for them to be there and to be a part of things. And so, I mean, I kind of took that attitude
But
into
there are
radio.
some people who make this Reverend Al Sharpton. He just drives me crazy. Chipotle. Have you ever heard him try to say Chipotle?
No, what does he say?
Chipotle. And people at Chipotle aren't getting a fair deal.
There are
just because they're black.
personalities that are there because they are to be personalities because, but
I know, but they seem anti-American. Some of them.
And then it depends on your perspective of that. So, I mean,
Wait a minute. What are you
and
saying?
that's one thing I've learned living here and growing up in the environment is I got loved ones, family, friends on both sides of the aisle. And if I sit with one group and they get to jabbering and talking,
What do you mean both sides of the aisle? You talking about
Politics.
conservative and liberal?
Yeah. Whatever made you bring up Al Sharpton?
Well, he's anti-American. He's with the Southern Law.
And so it's all, to me, it's all perspective. And that's why I kind of avoid that stuff because
Well, I think
I'm not right. I'm not,
you're-
can't we all just get along guy, but there,
Well, you're
is
sitting on
everybody
the fence.
wrong and is everybody right?
I don't
There's
think he
gotta
sits on the fence.
No, I'm not a fence sitter
No.
either. I grew up in my parents were pastors, Pentecostal church
you go-
home.
He
If you
sings,
live-
he sings in the church. Have you not been there?
So
Yeah, but
pretty
the
much,
churches are pretty much
I'm
off the
pretty
track.
much a conservative person before I even knew what politics was.
Thank
That's
you,
just
Cedric.
me. That's just my nature.
Can you believe these people in Maine are about to elect a guy that has a swastika tattoo?
Now, that kind of stuff, to me, that is anti-American. I'm an American. Now, all of us are different, and that's what makes America great because we may not all agree on the same things politically, but we are still...
Cedric, agree with me. You'll never go wrong.
Look what happened in my life. I've
I'm
been
right about
agreeing
everything.
with him my whole
No,
life,
right.
and now
Jeez,
I'm
I didn't know I'd end up
mess.
getting in a political discussion.
yeah,
You get me in trouble
Woody's
with
trying to
somebody.
take us
You
down
get me
that
in
road.
Well, I want to know why you didn't play football for MSU. If
Okay.
Is this a...
I was recruited by MSU back when Rich Johanningmeyer was the coach. Coach Bill O'Neill came up to Lew Wallace High School, and there were 3 or 4 stud athletes on our Lew Wallace High School football team that they wanted to bring to Springfield. Our head football coach, Mike Jennings, played football here in the 60s. Great guy, great coach. I learned a lot of life lessons from him. And they looked at the film of these stud guys, my friends that really were up for the scholarships.
Right.
And they kept saying, who's that guy? He's good. And so they invited me into the recruitment meeting at the school. And I ended up saying, yeah, they described the Ozarks, the Ozark Mountains. I'm thinking like
Mountains.
Colorado.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't tell you they were hills?
And in the car on the way down here on the recruiting trip, we're like past
Where
St.
are
Louis,
we?
and I'm like, I don't see no mountain.
We're
When
gonna
we
get
see the
killed.
mountains? So
Where are
anyway,
we?
I ended up coming here as a football player for MSU. But the summer of football practice, my freshman year, before my freshman year started, I decided, I made a decision. I don't really want to play football. I came here because I was good at the sport and family. I would have been one of the first people in the family to get a scholarship full time like that. And I was kind of pleasing everybody else, but deep down inside, I didn't want it. I wanted to be a student athlete or just a college student that happened to be able to play football a little bit. And so I was an 18-year-old kid, and it was hot down here, and I was getting my head knocked in a couple of times. And that may have, pushed me to say, you really don't want to do this. So I went to Coach Shahanemeyer and told him, I don't want to play football. So, and anyway, they were having me to play for a year before they would actually give me a scholarship. The first year was going to be free. I don't know if I was supposed to say that publicly, but it's been decades ago now.
I think you're in the clear.
And I was like, it's almost like prove it and we'll give you a little money.
It's not like that now, is it?
For the most part,
your
no.
heart just wasn't into
My heart wasn't in it. And I tell
head.
kids today, if your heart really isn't in it, do what your heart says you want to do. I wanted to be a college student, go into broadcasting and learn like that. And fortunately, I did that, hanging out with my football friends.
You didn't go to Southwest School of Broadcasting.
No, I remember that.
Was that really a place?
Yes, it was.
Really
They sued me.
Yeah.
They sued you?
Yeah.
What, slander or something? Or
Yeah, because I was on the air going, that is so phony.
did they really sue you?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
A lot of people
No,
sued Woody.
That's funny.
Southwest School
I
of
mean,
Broadcasting
Al Sharpton
did.
might be doing it after today.
But they were taking it. They were making people in their ads. They'd say there are now more positions available than there are people to fill them.
Yeah.
In radio?
That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
people
that's
were
a bunch of
spending-
buck. That's a lie.
Yeah.
And it cost quite a bit, didn't it, to go?
Yeah, and if you saw their campus, it was like a little room with pictures of the presidents on the wall, and they were using turntables. At this time, everybody had moved on to carts.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
So it
I
turned
didn't go
out good for me. I met Vicky. I met my wife in the dorm.
There you go.
Yeah, the first thing, these.
How many
it's
kids you got?
4 or 5 of it. I've got
4 or
2.
5?
With Cameron.
No, 2 kids, but beautiful
kids.
grandkids.
Yeah. So
Wait a minute. You got 4
I've
or
got
5?
2 kids. Cameron was born in '87, and I did remote and reported his birth on the air.
Yeah.
It was
It's
funny.
a boy.
I was in the hospital because I did overnights, and so I was in the hospital. He's almost here, with Dr. Don Carpenter was the morning man at that time.
Wow.
Were you there when the tornado hit?
I was in the building. It was 5 of us in the building.
Right out front.
Me, my girlfriend Vicky. We hadn't got married yet.
Who was the all-night guy that freaked out?
Bill Clay,
Yeah.
Oh,
Bless his
Brent
heart.
Dunn.
Bill Clay.
So
I
it
worked
was
with Bill.
me and Vicky, Bill Clay, and Brent Dunn were in the building, and we had this radar thing, this new thing they called a radar, and it was a big old steel box with a little television monitor on it.
Color weather radar.
Yeah, and they said, look, it's in Mount Vernon, Missouri, and in less than 10 minutes, it was hitting our building.
Wow.
And all of the lights went out.
Yeah.
And when they came back on, the ceiling was about 6 feet off the ground. I had to bend over to walk through the hallways.
Wow.
Is that when Dylan's got destroyed?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
that
were
was.
at Dylan's when that happened.
I was
in a
at-
car.
I
He
was
was
out
with
with
a girl.
Susie.
Susie.
Susie that night, and we were going to head towards Republic.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Suze.
We were going to head towards Republic on Sunshine, and then they said the tornado's going to move from Republic to Springfield, and I'm thinking, well, the only way to come to Springfield is to come down
About
Sunshine.
60, yeah.
So we'll get off this road and go back up to
Right into it.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And
Didn't your
Dylan's is
sunroof
the
come
building
out?
that's
Yeah, all
incredible
the windows
pizza
in the car
now.
blew out, and the sunroof
Yeah.
blew up.
Yeah.
Well, Monty Cheney, remember Monty, the engineer?
Yes.
He gave us reports on all of the physical stuff that happened to the building. And he said that entire shopping center, that's on South Campbell for people that don't know, over where Andy's is on South Campbell.
Yep.
It's Cox Doctor's office now where the studio was.
And the Dillons was right there
Dylan's
where
was
Incredible Pizza
is. But he said that tornado lifted up the whole roof of that shopping strip and slammed it back down. They found the 2,000-pound air conditioning unit from the top of that building at the mall.
Bobby Daniels' sister got killed.
It was bad. A whole
Yeah,
neighborhood
I
over
remember.
there by the
Yeah.
school.
Did you know Bobby Daniels?
Bobby Daniels. Yeah, great guy. I know
He-
Bobby.
His sister got killed in that very night,
Yeah, the girl that died was his sister.
like 2 blocks from my house.
Oh, the
Yeah.
2 teenagers that were in the car. Oh, I
Yeah.
remember that story. And their IDs got switched.
Yeah, they were playing. They worked at McDonald's, and they thought
Yeah.
They
hey,
switched
let's
IDs.
switch name IDs and have
and
fun.
so they called the
So
wrong
one
parent.
family for hours thought that they had lost their daughter.
Oh, that
That
is
was so sad. I'll never
horrific.
forget. You won't forget if you're ever in a building that's hit by a tornado.
Yeah, I've been close, not in a building, but I've been close enough.
I think that was 1983.
Only counts in horseshoes, Jan.
No, it's enough. When you hear it, you know.
So that's how, I'm in the media guide, the 1978 SMS football media guide. So, I mean, that impressed the girls. I'm on the football team. You know?
Oh, so you use
so
that.
I made them. I was after team photos, so I'm in the media guide, but no, I never was on the team.
Let's see. I remember you came over to KTXR for, I'll tell you what, that man.
I did a sports show with Cliff Hancock. It was like an hour and a half a day. Didn't know anything about sports. Had no business doing that, but Cliff was paying me. And every time I'd go in there, and I had to talk to, what is his name?
Ken Myers.
And somebody told me my first day, they said, "Oh, he's not going to let you wear pants." I had jeans on, and he said, whoever it was said, he will tell you out, you cannot wear pants. But he didn't.
Well, no. If you're a beautiful girl, you can wear anything you want. But if you're just
Are you saying Paige Miller's not beautiful? She is.
She never wore jeans. He
she
wouldn't
had to
have
wear
let
a dress?
her. Yeah.
I would have said, what?
I don't know. She could wear pants, but he
I would have
hated
complied,
jeans.
but-
He hated blue jeans.
Just one of many stories
Really?
of various personalities and stuff in radio.
I kept
Man,
waiting
just
for him
good and
to
bad.
say something, and I would have complied. I'm not one of those, you not telling me.
If I ever write a memoir or a book, that'll be
Do
one
it.
chapter.
Do it. Listen,
Wow.
I only worked there 6 months.
I
In
didn't know
fact,
it was
he bought
racist. That's
KWTO a few months after I left.
Boy, I hated to see
and I
that
used to
happen.
run around and brag. I had never worked for him. But you never say, here's one thing in life, never say what you're never going to do in life.
because you may
Because
end up
God
doing
has
it.
a sense of humor. And he'll say, oh, really? Try this. And so,
I
times
think
got
there's
hard and
things
I had to do
I
it.
can say I would never do.
I don't know.
I wish I could get that through Jay's head.
I would never be caught alone in a dark room with Janet.
Ever.
Well, I have.
You listening,
been.
God?
Yes, he
You
knows
listening, God?
better.
Once again, that's another podcast. Another podcast.
Where's Trump?
You said if you ever
We're
write a
8.
book, and this is one of the topics I was going to bring up on a podcast. Creative people live 7 years longer, like writing poetry or writing a book or writing songs or painting or sculpting. Are you doing any of these creative things?
No, I'm
You
still
should.
living. I'm still living the life that I'm going to write about. 'Cause-
Well, get started. There's
Okay.
no time like the present. At that blank.
Cedric,
So am I-
you sing.
well,
That's creative
Are you singing in
outlet.
church?
Yeah.
yeah, I did for a long time, and now that I've gotten older, I'm on the worship production team at my church.
Yeah.
and so now mostly it's running camera.
I
with
liked
the
you up
production
there.
people, but I was up there
Dancing,
and I was like,
clapping.
What church are we talking about?
James
this is
River
James
West.
River Church.
Oh, yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
West Campus, and I've been there since 2009.
I have a religious
sang at
question
the
for
other
you.
church I was at before, and sang at home in my parents' little
You're
storefront
good.
church. Play the organ. You know how the black preachers, when they preach, they have the organ.
Well,
background
yeah,
with
Cedric's
the-
up there.
I was
He's
behind
got-
my daddy playing the organ.
Does Brandon Beck still play drums
No,
out there?
I think-
Well, he hasn't been on the team in a while, but yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really good. Brandon's good.
I haven't been out to James River in a while.
yeah.
I've been going to Life Church.
Yeah, they're all good.
Well, I have a religious question, if you don't mind. Okay, so I've been
Yes,
watching.
my son.
Thank you, Father. I've been watching this. I go to sleep listening to this guy read the Bible on TV. It's called Shepherd's Chapel. Mm-hmm. It's out of Arkansas. But this guy's got the Bible memorized. People write him letters and they go, "Where does it say?" And he'll go, "That's in Jeremiah 3."
Wow.
The
They
question is,
probably give him a heads up, don't you think?
he says that God never meant for people to eat meat from scavengers, including pork. But I heard John Lindell say that because of the New Testament, now we're free to eat anything. And this guy on TV says people are reading that wrong. You should not eat scavengers.
What does the Bible say
You
about
know-
the cloven?
The hooves and all that stuff. I grew up my parents were both ordained ministers and everything.
You're mumbling.
And it's like,
Really?
I I never got too deep into all that stuff because we, as humans, and depending on the time or the culture or the era, we can put that's why there's so many different religions, because of the way we put our feelings onto things. Now, there are people that I consider scholars and great communicators like John that, that he preaches expositorily. Just here are the scriptures. Here's what they say. Don't not putting my spin on it. This is what it is. And, to me, that's the best way to do it because I can make a religion. I mean, people make a religion.
They do it all the time.
Because there's a scripture in the Bible that said if a snake bites you, it won't hurt and you won't die. So there's a whole group of people dancing around with snakes.
What
you
happened?
know who else made it?
The snake bite.
Trivia question. What is the only American-made religion?
Ooh, probably that Mormon, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Joseph Smith.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the documentaries that are out?
Housewives of the Wives
No,
of
I
No.
think she's talking
Secret
about
Life.
the basis of the Mormon religion.
Yes.
John Smith, warriors, right?
Is that the name of it?
I'm saying, weren't they
freaked
warriors?
me
right?
out.
Yeah.
It really
Is
did.
it about the Mormon church?
Yes.
How they
It's
got started. and
very
stuff.
interesting.
Yeah.
Very
But
interesting.
going back to what that guy
They
said,
believe in multi-gods.
if
Well,
eating
and
the
then
pork
they-
is wrong, I'm going to hell.
And then a lot of them.
Right.
Who's going to hell? Why?
No.
because I
It's
eat pork.
no.
Oh.
It's not that kind of a sin.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like smoking. You're not going to go to or doing what doing
The kind of things I do.
yeah.
What's Jay do?
What's that drug he goes out to Webster County for? We got it stopped coming in from Mexico.
Fentanyl?
Fentanyl.
He doesn't.
oh my gosh,
Oh,
come
Joe, you're
on,
gonna
please.
No.
Well,
you could get him.
there's no hardcore.
Well, I
Followed
figure he
or
knows how to
something.
take
Woody,
it.
does this body look like someone that does fentanyl?
Wait, go ahead. Show Cedric.
Show
Come on,
him.
Woody, come on.
Look at
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I see a little fat sneaking in there.
That's
I used to look like
that's
that.
That's not what. You
And then
saw.
I fell out of bed
No,
and
that
woke
was
up.
not.
Wait a minute. He's changed in the last 3 or 4 months.
No, he hasn't. What?
Janet would know.
That
would-
belly used to ripple, remember?
It's ripple.
It's rip.
You were seeing something else or something.
Let me see your belly, Jan.
No way. I'm too thin. I'm on a fast that I don't want to be on. I have not had sodium since Saturday, which
Good.
doesn't sound like a big deal.
Yeah, I heard you talking about
try
that
to
stuff
eat.
on a previous cast. Is this the thyroid thing?
Thyroid thing, yeah.
Also, if you want to live longer, you can go to museums or the library a lot.
I like going to the library.
I've seen you in the
Here.
library, yeah.
Yeah.
It helps
Yeah,
you
great
I
live
saw
library.
longer.
your paintings and some stuff. in
Yeah, I
the
have some
library
paintings
center.
for sale out there.
That's
Wow.
why you go to the library to see your
See
stuff.
my paintings.
Just to see his own
See how the
pictures.
sales are doing.
The J move.
That's a me move too.
What did I have? No, I had a list of the bands that never made a bad song, but I disagreed with it.
A bad song.
Really, never made a bad song.
Yeah,
think
the
that's
Beatles were on there,
subjective.
but they've made bad songs.
Yeah.
The Eagles.
I got one in
Bill
mind. I
was
got
a bit.
one in mind. But
Who?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
They made it.
They never made
If
a
you
bad
listen
song.
to songs that aren't top 40 hits, that's how you can tell if a band's good or not. Stuff that never got on the radio,
Right.
that's when you can tell if a band is good or not.
bangers.
You know
All the
another
whole
album
album.
like that? Pet Sounds
Yeah.
by the Beach Boys. I never realized that they were that good.
Yeah.
Stuff never got on the
Supposed
radio.
to be a
Well,
real,
a couple of
real
them did.
top.
And that was my
I was
you
not a
mentioned
Beach
earlier
Boys
about
fan.
black and white radio. That's probably my frustration through my whole career here is not that it has to be black or white. It's just there's so much else out there that you can mix into what you do that can make what you do even better.
Yeah.
And that was my frustration in top 40 radio. And it was like, well, we know these songs, but I guess I was a guy that always thought the B-side, have you listened to that record? Why come that's
You know,
not,
Cedric,
you know,
I went ahead and did it
people are
anywhere.
controlled
Make the program director mad. What are you playing that for?
Yeah.
it's good.
Because my listeners are worthy.
He did do that. He did do
Then
that.
Woody, you had that kind of power. You know, I didn't.
But
Woody.
I don't know
the
if
only
it was
reason I had it was
power or-
because I assumed it. It's like I was telling Mike Morgan. I said a lot of people get fired because they walk around thinking they might get fired if they do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So if you're insecure, you're probably going to be let go at some point.
Yeah.
But if you're audacious, I don't know. Somehow I got away with it.
I never got fired in radio.
Me
Just
neither.
Jay
You know,
Perinos.
beautiful women never get fired.
That's why I didn't get fired either.
Good for you, Jay.
See,
Beautiful
I
people,
happen
I
to
should
think
say.
you're
Jay's a
good.
beautiful
Oh.
woman.
He is a beautiful.
I'm a beautiful woman.
He is. Very in touch with his.
and so it's like people. That's back in the day. You remember pirate radio?
Yeah.
And other
Yeah.
things. People would play stuff in album cuts and
Heard
all of
on
that
the
kind of
X.
stuff.
Pirate radio. That was
The bear
The
was
X,
pirate.
the
no,
X
the
out of
announcer.
Mexico.
The announcer for Sean Hannity. What's his name?
Scott Shannon.
Yeah, he had pirate radio.
Man,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
a
he did.
voice.
Yeah, great voice.
I,
And
I got to light his cigarette for him once.
Hey.
I told people, if you listen to like a bunch of Commodore albums or whatever, you'd be surprised at the stuff Lionel Richie did and the Commodores did.
I love Lionel.
And these were the hits on the urban stations where I grew up, WGCI, WBMX. And then this other half of the album are the hits on the top 40 section. They're both great. They're both good.
Yeah.
I was
Sail
the
On.
first disc jockey in America to play "Sail On" by the Commodores.
Hey, wow.
They brought the acetate over right from the studio.
Wow.
It wasn't even final.
Have
or
you
anything.
ever heard the Commodores and Lionel sing Jesus is Love? Google it. Look it up. YouTube it.
Google
It's a
it,
song.
kids.
It was
Google
a
it,
big
kids.
hit in urban radio.
All right,
Jesus
now
is Love.
we're going to close out with a question and answer
We
period
done?
for everybody.
Yeah.
No,
Do we get listener letters? I love when you guys get listener letters on your podcast.
no, we don't
No,
have any
Maybe
today.
next time. Someday I'll come in and just
We didn't
watch.
check the mailbox today.
Are you ready?
Yes.
My mailbox too.
Fun concerts. Okay. Give us. We'll start with Cedric. He's the guest. Your first concert, pop concert or black
man.
concert or whatever.
Black concert.
God.
Did
There
you
he
just
goes
say
again.
black concert?
My first concert, it would have had to have been. I used to do security at Hammond Center, so
Hurry, Cedric.
Oh, you saw them all.
I loved the Cars. They were
Wow.
so good. The Cars put on a great
My
show.
friend Leslie.
And
Wow.
How about you, Jay?
First concert that I think I remember, my dad took me to see the Police before they were famous. They played a Civic Center in L.A.
Oh, mine's
And it was so loud and terrible that we left after 3 songs, I think, or something like that.
Janet, you remember yours?
Oh yeah, Alabama with Beth Christodoulou.
here
Woody?
in town.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the Barbara Mandrell was the opening act for that.
Was
Alabama
she?
concert.
Really?
It was the Righteous
working
Brothers
security.
in Detroit.
Righteous Brothers was your first concert?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sweet.
I was
Yeah,
there.
nice.
I thought it was a privilege to be there when they were singing something and they forgot the words. I thought, wow, what a special moment.
Wow.
Stupid as
Happens
that.
to us all.
And I told Bill Medley that when he came on our show over.
Sweet.
Y'all have cool ones.
Okay,
Mine's not.
let's see. Most recent concert. Cedric, time is money.
I'm getting old. What do you mind? Synapses don't fire as fast as they used to.
Okay, we'll skip to Jay. You think about it, Cedric.
think about
I'm
it.
thinking about it too. What's the okay?
Yes,
go,
Janet.
Rolling Stones.
That's
that was
right.
your most
You went to
recent
saw the
concert,
Stones.
I did. And let me tell you what, I was one big goosebump. Not because I'm a huge Stones fan, but just because I knew I was seeing.
Mick Jagger.
Toby
Yes.
Mac. I saw
Toby Mac?
Toby Mac in concert recently.
He's country, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Contemporary Christian.
Oh, okay.
Remember DC Talk, the rap group back in the day? He was one of them. And he's a producer. There's a lot of songs that you hear
All right.
that he writes and produces.
Best concert.
Okay, it's a tie. Oh, gosh.
Take your time.
It probably was. I saw Prince doing the Purple Rain tour.
Oh, that's it. That
I
one
also
that
saw
wins
the-
them all. That
I
trumps
also-
That
everybody.
is-
I
That's
also
game
saw the
over.
Jacksons
Game
doing a
over.
victory.
No,
What was
Prince
he
Purple
like?
Rain tour. That
Oh, my
that's
God.
you
Wore
can't
us
top
out.
that.
Prince,
Was he amazing?
can't
you
top
were
that.
tired after 2 or 3 hours.
You can't
and him and his
top
band
that.
are still up there having fun,
Yeah.
and the audience is like,
Jamming.
I want to go home.
You
They were
cannot top
still
that.
jamming.
I
It
screwed
was
up.
so good.
The last time when I was living in L.A., there was a time he played the Forum in L.A., and I think he took it over for like 5 nights. And was just doing these like 5 hour concerts,
Man.
And
I
different every time, I
didn't
hear.
go. I
He's
could have
so
gone.
gifted.
I didn't go. Yeah.
Now, my
was-
favorite
my
Story
favorite.
about mine. It was a long time ago. There was a couple of brothers in town called the Lyons Brothers. Did you know those guys, Cedric?
No.
Did they
They
play
took
at that
over-
restaurant in the mall?
They took over a bowling alley and turned it into
The
a
Lions?
Piccadilly?
a concert place called the Lions Den. And they booked in 2 bands, the New York Dolls
Okay. Cool.
and Leonard Skinner. Wow. The New York Dolls were the headlining act. Leonard Skinner opened for the New York Dolls.
Wow.
Leonard Skinner was so fantastic.
Yeah.
You scared me there.
The
I
New
thought he was
York
gonna
Dolls
cuss.
didn't have a chance.
Yeah, of
You're
course not.
kidding.
Of course
They went
not.
out there with their little girly
Punk rock thing. Yeah.
It
I
was,
didn't know who they
but
were.
Leonard Skinner was fantastic. But I've also been blessed to see the Eagles and Jackson
Billy
Brown.
Joel, we saw him
We saw
together.
Billy
That was
Joel.
amazing.
I Billy
saw
Joel.
my favorite, what Billy Joel is to you. I saw my favorite male singer in concert twice. That's almost my favorite concert, Luther Vandross.
Oh,
that's
that's another
twice.
good
Is he
one.
gone
Wow.
now?
Yeah.
Man.
was good.
Velvet.
God,
Cedric
did he
sings some
sing
good
with a
shows.
group?
He started off as
Who
background. singer. He was
sang
back-
Me and Mrs. Jones?
No.
It wasn't him.
No.
Did he do
Luther
something
was a background singer for Bette Midler and other
just
big
between
artists
you
or
and me,
whatever.
or just between something about you and me? We used to play it at KGBX.
There's a
he was
documentary,
good.
I think, on
I saw him
HBO
talking
Max
about him
of
on
Luther
TV the
Vandross.
other day, and they were saying Luther Vandross.
Nope.
Didn't we
I
just
was yelling
lose?
at
We
him.
just lost Peebo, didn't we? A couple days
Yeah.
ago.
Will
Yeah.
Bison.
Yeah.
Whole
Bryson.
New world.
Yeah, is that him?
Yeah.
Worst concert,
Oh, my.
New York Dolls.
Same.
So you got best and worst
Best
in
and
one
worst
concert.
right there.
That's
Same
pretty
night.
cool.
I'll
Same night.
tell you another one that was the best. Have you ever heard of Black Oak, Arkansas?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of him.
Yeah.
Holy cow! They became millionaires off touring. Their
Yeah.
only hit record was Jim Dandy to the Rescue.
There's a lot of bands like that just
Yeah.
do
Wow.
the music festival
I've heard of 'em.
circuits, and they make a ton of money.
Most expensive concert.
Rolling Stones.
I think the Jackson's Victory Tour, but
Oh.
I didn't pay for the tickets, but they,
You saw that and Prince?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you saw some
What about
bangers,
Taylor
dude.
Yeah,
Swift?
you did.
She's like getting
Oh yeah, that's
I
I bought
don't-
my daughter Taylor Swift tickets. And
I
those,
can't-
those
I
were
couldn't-
pricey. I got lucky because it was like, not like a lottery, but you had to get in line right then and there and
Yeah.
buy what you could. And I bought the maximum amount with 6 tickets. I only needed 2, and I flipped the other 4.
Sure.
So I ended up
Paying
making a
for
lot
your
of money because I think they were tickets were I got them for like
That's smart.
$300 or $600 a piece, and I ended up selling them for way more. So I ended up
That's smart. We
Making
should
money.
do that.
Yeah.
Next big concert, we should just
buy
buy a
some
bunch of tickets.
and then scalp them.
flipping.
Yes, and then have that paid
Like
for.
on Seinfeld.
Did they do that? Oh, I remember. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Pagliacci tickets.
We should probably wrap it up. It's a
Cedric,
long
where
one.
can we? Are you going back into radio?
if somebody will hire me.
Hey,
We
this
hope
might
so.
be his job interview right now.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let me hear your disc jockey voice.
The boss came in and met him,
I hate
right?
when
The
people-
boss
oh, I
was
never
listening.
did tell the story, the remote story.
Oh,
about
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We were talking
Where
about
I-
being a black person on the radio.
When I was okay, so you remember my best friend Leslie?
Is this the same thing?
He was
Related.
doing a live remote for Rock 99, and she and I was a junior, senior in high school,
remember
driving
her.
around, and I said, "Look, we have to go by the remote and see Cedric Randall." She goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I know he's black," and she goes, "No, he's not." I said, "Oh yes, he is." So we drove clear across town somewhere, and
To see a black man?
well, because I
See,
just
that's
knew I could
Springfield,
hear
isn't
it.
That's
Yeah,
Springfield.
That's a Springfield thing
Hey, I hear this.
in the 80s.
I knew I could hear. I could hear it in his voice, and we drove up, and there he was with a mic, and I said, "Ah!"
Yeah.
She couldn't believe it.
When I worked overnights
And-
on Rock 99, 99 Hit FM, phone calls come in. Everything was live back then.
Oh, man.
And so people would call them regular listeners and overnight workers and
I was too scared to walk up to
groupies
you,
like
but-
Janet. They would
Yeah,
call all the time.
groupies.
And this one woman called all the time and just always wanted to talk and be all sexy. I'm like,
Regina?
"No, just tell me. You're so bad.
It's them stalkers.
Just tell me what you want to hear so I can get off
Groupies.
the phone. Anyway, there
You
was
know
a
what
remote.
she wanted.
There was a remote coming up at the Battlefield Mall, and she just, it was something about her. She kind of had this attitude when she talked to me. It's just something I didn't. Anyway, I was at the mall doing a remote, and this person approached me, and she had this look on her face, and she said, "Hi." I said, "Well, hi. What's your name?" I'm so whoever the
phone
I said,
caller.
"Oh, yeah.
You call me all the
You call
time.
me all the time." And she just had this attitude that said,
Oh,
"You didn't
no.
sound black on the radio."
Oh, man. Wow.
And I said,
You don't-
"You didn't sound fat on the phone."
Oh, there you go.
thought you
Ring
were
the
gonna say
bell. That's
ugly.
a great way to close
You
it
didn't
out.
sound ugly on the radio.
Good job.
So I was a little mean back then.
Well,
I feel
that was
bad.
terrible
Right,
of
Woody's still man
her.
now.
Cedric Randall, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Cedric.
Thank you, brother.
Thank
bless
you,
you.
Love you
Cedric.
guys.
Bless you,
Thank
and say hello to your lovely wife and your kids. I haven't seen your kids.
Oh man,
Oh,
they're
my gosh.
so awesome. Cameron
And God bless you,
Amazing.
Jay Stevens.
Taylor.
Come out to Webster County and see us
Vicky.
sometime, and I'll take you over to meet the donkey.
Oh,
Love you,
I see
Vicky.
that donkey all the time. I'll be out there probably
All
again
right,
soon.
and God bless you, Janet Lane.
I don't
I
get
bought you a
the.
boombox so you could listen to
Yeah, I
my
was
new
wondering what is
Yeah,
that.
he sends you MP3s on your phone, so he bought you a boombox to listen
So
to
that I
those
can listen.
on a CD somehow.
Is it Bluetooth?
No,
I don't know. It's just something that...
he somehow wants you to take the MP3 he sends on the phone. and
Anyway,
the CD.
thanks everybody for listening to our podcast. Woody Peace Doe said, see ya!
Jenny Lane saying.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.